Hambelton here, Garcia, FightworX. We're going over our moves from side control. The last one in the video, we did the Kimura. Now we're going to switch to the Americana, which is just the reverse. So we're going to go and take side control to start. Remember, as always, knees nice and tight, into the hip, into the armpit, locking up, elbow into the hip or obliques, nice and tight to the neck. Now from here, as you've seen before, the Kimura was facing down. Now the Americana is the reverse facing up. For those of you who can't remember, think of the Statue of Liberty, Americana. Same thing applies for spacing. The Kimura, I had to have my elbow nice and tight in the obliques or in the ribs. The Americana, I have to have it tight in the neck. Don't go on top of the throat. You're not going to get, again, the proper torque. You got to get it nice and tight in the elbow, right inside the neck. From there, same thing, clamping, knuckles up on the wrist, get a good clamp. The other hand coming from the inside, sliding underneath, grabbing my wrist. From here, I want to keep all my pressure on him. I don't want to let up at all. I don't want to give him any space at all. I want to keep everything nice and tight. And I want to bring his elbow to the tip of his nose. So from here, keep his wrist against the mat, not up, against the mat. Torque, elbow to the tip. Torque, and every time I'll get my tap. I don't want to lift him and give him space. I want to lift my elbow up. I want to be here, inside control. Even if he grabbed me, I was in good side control here and here. I can come up, break his arms down. I still have an elbow down, elbow into the neck. Slide underneath and grab it, keep my chest on chest. Elbow to the nose, and I got my tap. Same thing, we change the position. I am nice and tight, elbows in, knees in. If he gives it to me on top off the bat, great. I clamp it, slide palm underneath, knuckles up, and elbow to the nose. And again, no space. I don't want to create space, give him a chance to get out. I don't want to lift his arm up, torque him here. Look how much torque I can get here by just lifting his hand up. How much torque I can get here by putting my elbow into his neck. Drop it down on the ground, nice and tight, a little bit of torque, and then I got right to the nose, and I'm going to get my Americana every time. Elbow nice and tight in the neck, not on top. Keep the other elbow tight to the body. Every time, you'll get your Americana. You just have to make sure everything's nice and tight. Sometimes they'll give it to you, sometimes you'll have to take it by force, but as long as the elbow's in the neck, you're going to get your Americana nice and tight.